Hey, what is up you guys? Welcome to another day with Spencer here on FTM Transtastic, and I know it is not Thursday. I broke my tripod, so we are doing something, we are rigging it up to make sure it works. Hopefully this stays and this will be the new position, but until then I broke my tripod, gotta get a new tripod, sorry about it. Anyways, this week we're talking about kids, and if we want kids, how to have kids? I don't know, just all things kids. So, yeah, kids. Well, I want a family. I would like children. I would like more than one of the little ones running around, little Spencers attacking the world. Yeah, I really look forward to a family and being a parent. So I personally would love kids. Now, how I would have kids, I haven't really given much thought because I don't really care that much. I'm all for adoption. I probably am going to adopt. I really do want to adopt, especially out of this country. However, I am, aware of the cost. If you didn't know, adoption now, if you adopt a kid from the United States, it's roughly $40,000. From Israel in like 2000, it was like $17,000. Other places, are more or less depending on where you go, and that's a lot of money. That's a car. That's a lot. I don't know if I'm gonna be financially stable to have that much money. I hope so. I mean, but I really do want to adopt, and hopefully all the pieces will align to adopt a kid. I also do want to have as biologically close as possible children, but I am not going to harvest my eggs. I get a lot of dysphoria from the organs inside. I cannot wait to have a histo and a VSO. I do not want anything to do with the process, but I do want to have as close as biological as possible. So my twin brother and I already discussed this, but I will be using his sperm, should my partner want to do that, of course. But yeah, I'm very lucky. I have a twin brother. I mean, we are fraternal, so our genetics are the same as a brother and sister or so, but makes me feel better. He's agreed to it, so we're just gonna do it that way, should my partner allow. And yeah, it'll be great. There's a lot of ways that trans people can have children, both biological and otherwise. So, just a little bit of information on how, one can conceive or one can acquire a child. There is, saving your eggs, storing your eggs. This is specifically the trans masculine community. Saving or storing your eggs. Usually that happens when you are about to get a histo. It can happen other times. The only downside is the cost. Most insurances do not cover saving or storing your eggs, or if they do, they may only cover it for a year, and then you have to pay for the storage every year after that. I'm not really sure what the process is like. I'm not really sure how much it costs, but it sounds like a lot of money, and I don't have that. If you're a trans guy and you would like to carry, you can stop T, and acquire sperm and carry your child and do it that way. A lot of people have dysphoria when they think about giving birth to a kid. However, there are people within our community that don't, or it's more important to them to have a kid than the dysphoria is. So that's what they do. Valid option. Go do you if you want to do that. I mean, you do have to stop T for a certain amount of time. I think you have to take also hormones and such. But after that, it's pretty much the 9-month lovely pregnancy period, and then you got your kid and you're happy and you're able to do it. Another way is going to getting a sperm donor, going to a sperm bank, getting a sperm donor, and fertilizing the eggs that way. So there are many options available to trans people when it comes to having children, both biological and not. I want to adopt. Of course, adoption is open to any and every type of human, so long as you have the money to provide for it, But yeah, that's all I got on kids. A question I did get asked is, what would my kids call me? And the answer is dad, or pop, or dude over there, I'm not gonna force my kids to call me parent or some non-binary, gender-neutral term, I'm a non-binary human. My kids are gonna know that I'm a non-binary human. However, I do live in this society, and I'm not gonna make it hard for them. And a lot of people have their own opinions about that, but hey, fair enough. You want to fight the man, you fight the man. But my kids are just going to call me dad or daddy or pops or whatever the fuck it is. And that's just how we're going to exist. So that's what I think on kids. I can't wait to have little Spencers running around. They're going to be cute and adorable and great Tell me how you feel about kids. Tell me if you are non-binary, what your kids will call you. Tell me if you are not non-binary, what your kids will call you. And yeah, I hope you guys are having a great week and are gearing up for it even better. Well, it is the weekend. I hope you guys have a great weekend and gearing up for an even better week. It is Saturday. It is Someday. It is Spencer. Until next time.